Were you guys missing the lessons? Here I am with prepositions. Assalamu alaikum, beautiful people. I am Zaina Mushtaq, and this lecture is completely dedicated to prepositions. Before jumping into the main topic, I wish, I hope, and I pray you all are really well and your loved ones are safe and sound. So, what do you know about preposition? Prepositions often connect two things: a noun, adjective, or verb that comes before it, a prepositional object, a noun phrase, or pronoun that comes after preposition. For example, this is a book for her. Now, here a noun book is connected with a prepositional object that is a pronoun her. In the next sentence, she sings in a small studio. Now here in this sentence, sings verb is connected with a small studio with the help of preposition in. She spilled coffee at her. Now this is your turn to guess what is preposition in this sentence. Moving toward the use of preposition, we can use in and at with the names of cities, towns, and villages. Are you confused where to use in and where to use at? Yes, in is used when we discuss place as an area. For example, I live in Islamabad. Now I am discussing the place as an area in this sentence. On the other hand, at is used when we discuss place as a point. For example, our place stopped at Islamabad airport on the way to Lahore. Now here in this sentence, at is used as a point. We use at to talk about group activities, shops, and workplaces. For example, did you see Ali at Sam's wedding? Now this is the event or activity, and we are using here the preposition at. Let's plan a meetup at Centaurus. Again, you all know Centaurus is a place. And what are you doing this late at university? University comes under workplace, so we use at with activities, shops, and workplaces. We use in with the names of streets and at with the house number. For example, I live in XYZ colony. This XYZ could be anything, the name of your colony. I live in Qaid Azam colony or Iqbal colony or whatever. I live at 25 Hilltop Street. Now, with street we use at and not in. This is English language. There are certain rules of the language you should have to keep in mind before going deep into the language. We use on when we think place as a surface. For example, the cat is lying on the table, and put this clock on a wall. Till is used for time and to is used for place, as he sleeps till 9. Now here 9 is time. Walk down to the Jannat Bakers and you will find my residence. Here 2 is used for place, Jannat Bakers. Placement of preposition. Now it is very confusing where to place a preposition. This is why we use prepositions at the end of clause. For this matter, you should have to know about clause. What is clause? A clause is anything that has a subject and a predicate. What is subject? About which the sentence is talking. And what is predicate? The information about subject is called predicate. Now we look into this part as prepositions come at the end of clauses in the following way. So with WH questions, prepositions come at the end. For example, what are you looking for? Or here in this sentence is preposition. The second is whom were you shouting at? Again, you is subject and we come to know about subject. He is shouting or she is shouting at somebody. and at is preposition. Relative structures. We use prepositions with relative structures. Relative structure is the thing that which we have already discussed in the previous clause or sentence. For example, this is the house I get invitation from. From here is preposition. Ali is a boy whom she lost at. Again, at is the preposition and used in a relative sentence. Infinitive structures. When we place to with a base verb, the structure is called infinitive structure, and we use preposition right after the infinitive structure as the house I love to live in during summer break. In here is a preposition. The architecture I mesmerized to see at. This is your task to find a preposition in this sentence. Where to use preposition? We use prepositions before ing form. For example, he is afraid of failing the interview. Of is a preposition and we have used it before ing form. She hates to being herself. Again, to is used before ing form. She is sick of falling into his tricks. Yes, this is your task. Expressions without preposition. There are certain expressions we do not use preposition with. For example, words like discuss, emphasize, marry, etc. He is discussing the point of presentation. We have not used any preposition here. We are not saying he is discussing at the key point or whatever. We have simply said he is discussing the key points of presentation. Same goes with emphasized, as her mother emphasized the importance of getting married. Sarah married Fawad Khan twice in her imaginations. There are expressions like next and last. We do not use preposition as see you next Monday. I am not saying see you on next Monday, rather it's see you next Monday. We do not add preposition here. Or when was the last time I met you? Again, with last we do not use any preposition. Days of the week. Most often we do not add preposition with days of weeks, as she is planning to visit me this Sunday. They left for Umrah previous Wednesday. Why don't you visit me this Friday? Types of preposition. There are 3 types of preposition in certain books and 2 types of prepositions in other books. But I am going to discuss 2 types of preposition, that is simple preposition and compound preposition, as well as phrasal prepositions. Some people have mentioned it second and third type, like compound. They have discussed compound preposition separately and phrasal preposition separately, but according to my understanding both are same, so I have joined them and discussed here collectively. So what is simple preposition? One word prepositions is called simple preposition. For example, she lives at guest house. At is a single word and called simple preposition. Where are you from? Please pass me notes of English. These all are certain examples of simple prepositions, but here is a list of prepositions, simple prepositions. You should have to keep in mind these prepositions as at, by, for, from, in, of, on, out, through, till, to, up, down, with. Moving towards compound or phrasal prepositions, the multi-word prepositions are called compound or phrasal prepositions as Pakistan has lost its asset amidst of heavy rainfall. Amidst of. Now, this is not a simple preposition, as amidst is a separate word and of is a separate word and comes under category of compound or phrasal preposition. She presented up to Mark in the class. He decided cases in accordance to the Jewish law. These all are some examples of compound or phrasal prepositions. Again, here is a list of prepositions as about. A is a separate word and bout is a separate word. Hence, this is compound or phrasal preposition. Above, across, beyond, inside, outside, in reference to, in place of, on account of, in front of, etc. This is all about verbs. Hope you have understood the lesson, you have got the insight from it. If yes, do hit the like button and subscribe this channel. Thank you very much. I am signing off. Allah Hafiz. See you in the next lesson.